Hey everybody, TPC here, and this is going to be my entrance into the 1K brisket collaboration. Got a lot of guys doing briskets. This is going to be my first attempt at doing one on the Pit Boss pellet grill rather than doing it in my offset. I've got a couple of videos of doing brisket in my offset. This one we're going to try on the pellet grill, see how it comes out. Anyway, hang with me and enjoy the ride. Alrighty, we've got about a 21-pound brisket here. We're going to start doing some trimming and get rid of some of the nastiness on here. Just trying to get rid of as much of this hard fat as possible. And remember, this is just a backyard trim. This isn't anything competition or like that. Just a guy trying to clean it up, make it worth cooking. Okay, now we're gonna work on the fat cap side. See if we can get this trimmed down. Alright, I think that looks good for the fat cap side. And we're going to call that good for the flat side. Now we're going to start doing some seasoning. Alright, first we're going to start with our Rockin PORKSTAR SPG Plus. Got that mixed up in this old glass bottle. I just want to get that pressed in. I'm going to come back with Rockin PORKSTAR Big Beef. Alright, start with the SPG once again. Now back with the big beef. Alright, and that's all seasoned up, ready to go. We're going to put it on a tray, cover it up, put it into the fridge. Alrighty, it's 8:30 in the morning, and we have a brisket. It's been in the fridge for about 6 hours. It's time to take it out to the smoker. All All trimmed up and ready to rock. Alrighty, Pit Boss is up to temp. Let's get the brisket in the beast. Alrighty, beast is in. Let's start cooking. Alright, the brisket is in the Pit Boss. We're gonna give it about 2 hours before we go out and check it for the first time. Well, it's 38 and rainy. Been in for about 2 hours now. Let's take a quick look, see what we got. Not fantastic, but we'll give it time and see how it goes from here. Alright, 3 hours in. The bark is set. We've got a lot of balding going on with it. I think that may be from the injection. But we're going to hit it with the first spritz. And hopefully this will bring it back to life. Alright, we're 4 hours in. 225. And spritz again. Alright, we're all spritzed. Close it back up. Get back to work. Alright. 7 hours on. Got the look I'm looking for. Temped out about 170. We're going to wrap this up. I have to say the bark is looking really good. A lot better than I expected. Still a couple of little bald spots there, but I'm not going to complain. This is looking pretty good. Now, we're going to put 1 can of beef consomme in with the brisket, and then we're going to wrap it up. Alrighty, let's wrap it up. Alright, we got the thermometer set and ready to go. And it's all wrapped. Got 2 probes in, and we're going to finish it in the oven. Alright, brisket is probing good. And 201 in the flat. It's 208 in the point, and we're going to burp this and then let it rest. Alrighty, brisket is open. We're going to let this steam off for probably about 10 minutes, and then we're going to wrap it right back up and put it right back in the oven. Alrighty, the brisket is out. It's rested for almost 4 hours. And we're going to get it out of the foil, get it out of the juice, and see if it came out any good, or if it sucks. And this is all the jus left over. We're going to separate the fat out of this. And that's the brisket. I'm going to give it a cut here very shortly, see how it came out. It's definitely tender. You can see the juice. It's beautiful. Good flexibility. Pull apart well. Oh man, that's good. Juicy, it's tender, got a beautiful smoke ring. I'm actually really surprised. And we sliced the brisket, took it back after cutting off the drier end pieces, and as you can see, it's extremely juicy. We got some great fat rendering, and if you wonder why when people do the bend test and the pull test that they always slice to the middle of the brisket and take the piece from there, I'm just about to show you, because I already showed you what you get on the end pieces where they're a little drier. Alright, this is what they're looking for when they're doing the bend test. You can see the fat's fully rendered. And you do the pull, and it pulls really nicely apart. That's why they always go to the middle rather than using the end pieces. The end pieces are always drier, so they're going to be a little bit tougher. The stuff in the middle here with really good rendered fat, that's where the most tender stuff is. Overall, I'd say if you've been talked out of getting a pellet cooker, don't let people do that. Pellet cookers do a good job. I was really surprised how well the Pit Boss did on this brisket. I took a heck of a chance with a $100 piece of meat, but I figured why not? You know, I'm going to learn or I'm not going to learn. I didn't use any probes till I finished it in the oven, and I just checked the temp intermittently with my instant read. And people who tell you you can't get a good bark by wrapping in foil, people who tell you, you know, pellet cooker isn't going to give you, you know, the smoke ring, it isn't going to give you the smoke flavor. Yeah, I guess you can get a little more acrid with a stick burner, but the flavor was absolutely fantastic. And if you season properly and season well, you're going to get a good result. They cook a little faster, and you want to keep the temperature a little lower. I normally cook in my office at 275. On this cook, I was at 225. And the fluctuations on the Pit Boss were from 225 to 250. But it all stayed sane. I should have used a water pan. So in the end, I'll say the brisket on the Pit Boss was a success. And we'll probably do it again. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. I hope you got enough information out of this to go out and get yourself a pellet cooker if you don't have one. Have a great day.